Okay, hello, welcome to step number 5. So, step number 5 is a very, very important step, and that is to choose a health coach. We all, for example, we all know we should exercise. And I, as millions of other people, have a personal trainer. Why? Because knowing that you should do something and actually doing it are two separate things. And that's why having a mentor, as we just discussed, having a life coach, is so important. You have to appoint someone, obviously somebody with knowledge in the field. And there are people that have degrees now in health coaching. Ideally, if you have a doctor that you can speak to, follow a doctor. Take one person. It says in the Torah, "V'rapa yirapeh." The doctor is given power to heal. When you have a medical question, the worst thing that you can do is ignore the doctor, because God is coming through the doctor, particularly a doctor who's a friend. The Rebbe, as we mentioned, had so many people ask him for advice, many times on life and death questions, and he gave answers. But the most important but here is you must listen to what the doctor who's your friend says, because if you listen, you will get good advice. It's very easy to, particularly today with Google, to play doctor, but we're kind of biased. I may want this, I may not even realize what I want, I don't want. So bottom line is, get yourself a health coach and listen to what they say. And if you listen to just this advice, I guarantee you, collectively from, I don't know if, please God, we're going to have 1 million people taking this course, we are going to extend millions of years of life. Each person a couple years, because listening, one of the key problems of today is people don't listen. It's just that simple. There's so much information out there, but we're not listening to the people that are experts. So again, get yourself a health coach. Ideally, that's a doctor, and follow their advice preventively. The first question is, what do I do to stay healthy? Once you have that, God forbid if you're sick, go to a doctor who's a friend. Let's do a little meditation. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Breathe in God and breathe out sorrows, which is pains and sufferings. Breathe in love and joy and happiness. And breathe out being too serious and being too fetch, which is too miserable. And breathe in the feeling of oneness with God and with the world and with people. And let go of feeling alone and abandoned. Now know that God gives different powers to different people. And somebody who's a doctor, he's given him the ability to heal. In fact, they study for many, many, many years. And so if you have a question, go to a doctor who's a friend. Very important, doctor who's a friend. He's not there to make money off you. He's there to help you. If not, go to a health coach. Number 1, get preventative care. Studies are showing now, we're going to speak about it more later, that 70% of major illnesses are preventable through healthy eating. That's a pretty good statistic. It's worth eating healthy, but we need help. We need a coach. We need somebody that's going to keep us on our toes. So think about it. If you need to hire someone, hire them. But this is your greatest investment. There's nothing more important than investing in the health of your body. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, hashemachad@protonmail.com. Thank you so much. We're going to come out of the meditation with a 3 and a 2 and a 1.